Okay, today we have a very short lesson. Okay, so if at the end of your lesson you have extra time or you just want to do some more math, you can always work backwards in your student book, or you can continue to play on any Dreambox lessons that I have assigned. All right, so today you're going to need to look at that plot line on page 237. It will look something like this. Okay, it's the line plot or plot line that we filled out last week. And you're going to be answering 3 questions based on that. 2 of the questions you will need to reference the plot line. This first one you do not. So, question number 1, it just says, can you name one or more equivalent fractions of 2/24? If you're like, I don't remember how to create equivalent fractions, here's a hint. It says, remember, you can find an equivalent fraction by multiplying or dividing the numerator and denominator by the same number. So, you can put your answer here if you want to post a selfie of your answers that are circled in your work. This would be the box to do it. Okay, not if you want, this is where you have to do it. Okay, but I want at least one equivalent fraction of 2/24 and use the hint. Remember, multiply or divide 2 by the same number, by a number, and 24 by that same number. Okay, so that's question 1. Question 2, continued. This one you will definitely have to look at your line plot on page 237. So it says, what fraction of the student group was in the pool for exactly, that means no less, no more, exactly 1.5 hours. Okay, here's another way to write 1.5 hours, 1 5/10, or 1.5. Hint, determine how many kids were in the pool total and how many kids swam for an hour and a half. Your answer will be a fraction. So you have to remember which number is the numerator. Is the numerator the amount total? Or is the numerator how many fit in that amount? And then you'll have to figure out the denominator. Is the denominator the total? Or is it how many are in that group or in that amount? Remember, all of our fractions have a smaller numerator than our denominator, so that should be another hint for this question. Your answer will be a fraction. Okay, again, here's where you can post your selfie. Okay, so what fraction of the kids swam for exactly an hour and a half? Here is an hour and a half. I want to know what fraction of the total amount of kids is that. And our last question, you're going to be using the same line plot. And it's a very similar question. So this question asks, what fraction, so again, your answer is going to be a fraction, what fraction of the student group or kids was in the pool for at least 2 hours? Here's your hint. Determine how many kids are in the pool and how many kids swam for at least 2 or more hours. So 2 hours and up. Okay. Again, your answer will be a fraction. Here's where you can post your selfie. Questions 3 and 2 are very similar. Okay, so for each question, post your selfie of your work. Good luck, and remember, you can re-listen to this video multiple times.